wanted to document and create this video for anyone out there who thinks that the life that they want is not possible. I want you to watch this video and to truly start believing that you can create your own reality and that anything that you want in life is possible if you believe. Today, I spent my day running around. I am packing up our house here in Bali, packing up our villa. I'm packing for a 3-month trip, and I'm going to be going to Mexico to run my own retreat, to LA to attend a retreat in Malibu, staying like we're going to be in like a $40 million mansion. I'm going to be speaking in another retreat in Newport Beach. Like, how is this my life? And if you know where I come from, you would know that this was not meant to be for me. This life is not a logical path for someone like me. Because where I come from a third world country. I did not grow up with money. I did not have opportunities that just landed on my lap. And yet, this life I have created because of one thing: belief. That is the one thing that has allowed me to go from that life to enjoying this big, beautiful life right now. Belief, this almost like delusion like belief that you can create anything. And I think that's really what has propelled my success forward. It is because I believed that I could create this life. I believed that it was possible. Now, don't get me wrong. In the beginning, I couldn't even imagine this. This was like beyond my wildest imaginations. In the beginning, all I wanted was $3,000. Where we came up with that number, I have no idea. I don't know also why Tom and I thought that $3,000 was enough for us to live on. But for us, we're like, if we could make $3,000, we could travel around Asia forever. That was the first goal. And so we're working at it because we were like, yeah, $3,000, that is doable, even though I had no proof, even though previously for me to actually save up $10,000, it took me 6 years of hustling my ass off. But I had to believe that it was possible. I was like, yeah, I can make $3,000 in a month. That was the goal. How? I borrowed someone else's belief. In the beginning, I read an article which fundamentally transformed how I showed up. I read an article about this guy who was making $5,000 from his website. And at that time, I was like, oh my God, that is a lot of money. If he can do it, then so can I. And that sparked the belief. As soon as I read that, I was just like, well, why not me? And so I acted in accordance. But that's the difference. A lot of people believe, but they aren't willing to take the actions. And so for me, I believed that this was possible. And so I went for it. I started doing the actions. And then we reached the first $3,000 a month, and we're just like, damn, this is possible. The sky is the limit. And so we started expanding our belief by seeing what's possible. And so right now, if you are on social media, if you're watching this YouTube video and you are seeing other people with so much success and you are thinking that life is not possible for me, I want you to take a step back and think, if they were able to do it, then so can I. Borrow some of their belief and ask yourself, why not me? Why not me? Why not you? You can have whatever you want in this life, but you need to believe that that is actually possible. That is the first step. And so, I don't know, I had this moment where I'm just like, how is this not my life? You know, how is this my life? We've been traveling the world for the last 11 years. And to put that like into perspective, when I mentioned earlier, I saved up for 6 years just so that I could save up $10,000 so I could backpack the world for a year. That was the big goal. And in my mind, if I could do that, then I could go back to the real world and I would have done my adventurous thing. I would have like deviated from the path a little bit. And then when I saw what was out there, when my idea of what was possible, I met people who were traveling for long term. I met people who were working in the in the summers and then traveling to a different country during the winters. And I was just like, why not me? And so all you really need to do is have that one spark when you see someone else living the life that you want. And then you go, okay, that person was able to do it. Is it harder for you? Sure. Because not everyone is running the same race, but not everyone is starting at the same starting line. That is a fact. We are all running the same race, but if you are born in a first world country, you're starting here. If you are born in a third world country, you're starting here. If you don't speak English, you're starting a little bit of a disadvantage. That are facts of life. But it doesn't mean it is not possible. It doesn't mean that you can't still get the same outcome. But the difference here is you need to believe that that life is actually possible for you, because if you do, you will become relentless. You will become relentless in taking action because you know that the finish point is inevitable. And so for me, when I fell into the world of entrepreneurship, I felt like I had blinders on and my blinders were just wiped away because all of a sudden the belief of what was possible was so clear. I was seeing women making thousands of dollars every single day. I was seeing women having $1 million years, $1 million months. I started asking myself, why not me? And so that question, that principle has allowed me to change my life and has given me these opportunities. Now, if you're asking me, how do I believe when I am not seeing the evidence? Faith. Well, that's exactly what faith is, right? You believe in spite of. And so if you are not seeing the results, but you're still putting in the work, then you know that time is the only variable. Because if you keep putting in the work, then something will change. Then you'll get the break that you want. But you need to make sure that you're actually putting in the work, that you're actually taking the actions. A lot of people say they believe I'm meant for more, but they're sitting on their couch waiting. If you truly believe you're meant for more, you go out there and create your own damn opportunities. When we first started our businesses, I was hustling. And hustling will get you to a certain point, that I admit. But after a certain point, if you want to be able to receive more without actually sacrificing your time, your well-being, your mental sanity, then you have to change how you view money. It's going to be another video that I'm going to be creating. Change how you view money, because money isn't just earned through hard work. And as soon as you shift this, as soon as you believe that you are able to receive money in easeful ways, then you will become wealthy. And so if you are watching this, I want you to ask yourself, do you truly believe? If you close your eyes, can you imagine your dream life? With like full body conviction, you need to be able to close your eyes and you can feel it in every fiber of your being, the life that you want. And this is not just about money. Maybe it's imagining your life with your partner. Imagine living in a farm with kids, whatever it is. Imagine your dream life. And can you actually picture it? And if you can, great, then you know that it is inevitable. You know that that can be your reality. So the question now becomes, what actions are you willing to take in order to get there? I'm Anna Rogers. I started creating videos here on YouTube, and I'm committed to creating a video every single day, documenting my life, documenting the things that I'm navigating as a 38-year-old who's trying to live an extraordinary life. I'll see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this, like, comment, say something. I'd love to hear from you. Bye.